Hey guys, this is Steven, the truck insurance guy. Just here to answer a couple of quick questions for the day. My lovely wife is here helping me out tonight. So what's question one? All right, so this is kind of a loaded question. I look at this as need versus want versus must-have. So the must-haves are auto liability. It's required by the state, the federal government to drive your truck down the road. What kind of truck and where you're driving and how you're driving and all that is going to determine how much insurance you need, but it's required. You got cargo insurance, which is going to be required by a freight broker. Nobody's going to give you a load to haul without insuring the load. And then you go down to the need road and you can get into physical damage insurance to protect your truck and your trailer, general liability insurance depending on what kind of operation you run, and the list kind of goes on to the need. And then the should have kind of comes into play with your financial ability to pay claims on your own. So some people call this your deductible. I call it your self-insurance threshold. How much are you willing to pay out of your own pocket versus willing to spend on an insurance policy to pay on your behalf? Totally different subject on how we can talk about that, but we'll leave that for the next video. So what's the next question? What do you need to know about trucking insurance? Really, I think as a consumer, you should educate yourself on the requirements that you should be buying insurance at a certain level. A lot of people think I can call somebody, I can call an insurance agent, I can call a buddy, I can ask him what he has, I can let a freight broker tell me what they want, but what you should know is what you need. Not all insurance companies are built the same. A lot of insurance agents sell homeowners insurance, life insurance, health insurance. You don't want to ask one of those guys, what do I need? You want to know, so if you're in a situation to buy from them, you understand what you need and that they're selling you the right thing. Or you can call a specialist who specializes in your particular type of insurance need, and they should know. What's the next question? Good and accurate quote. So again, we could go down the road of what good and accurate means based on every individual need. But what I'm going to need to know is, starting with your name and address and phone, just the basics. Then I'm going to need to know a little bit about your business, what kind of truck you have, what kind of trailer you use, where you drive, how many miles a year you drive, do you have more than one truck, more than one driver. We can go into much more detail about your specific commodities that you haul, but for bare bones basics, if you can tell me what kind of trailer you have, I can pretty much tell you what kind of insurance that you're going to need to use to legally drive down the road with that load and protect the product and the people around you. Again, another loaded question. So I sell insurance right now in 39 different states, and the average cost differs from state by state. A truck driver in North Carolina is going to pay on the low end about $5,000 a year to the high end in the $17,000, $18,000 range, whereas in the state of Florida, you're going to start in the $17,000, $18,000 range and go up to $30,000. I think it's hard in trucking because you're all competing against each other no matter where you call home. You're all driving trucks across the country, competing for the same product. I tend to look at a trucking company and say anything over $25,000 a unit, you can't afford, the freight doesn't pay for you to afford that. You can make money anything around $15,000, and you really get good when you get below $12,000 to $10,000 range.